What's up, guys? zzirGrizz here, playing a little domination on the bush of the AM ambush with the M40 ACOG. Did you miss me, baby? I've been gone for about 2 weeks now, and I've been moving. A lot of you guys already know this, some of you may not. I've been talking about for like the last, I don't know, man, like 6 months maybe, that, you know, I've been planning on moving, but I didn't know where to. I was living in Indiana, and I was kind of just looking for like an apartment or, you know, just someplace to move out where I currently was. I was actually kind of hoping to get a house, and I talked to a lot of different people. I talked to Hacksta, which is the manager of NV Sniping. I was talking to Only Use Me Blade, just different people from different locations. Hacksta being from Michigan, Blade, you know, I was talking to him about possibly being roommates in LA. So I went basically from looking for just a house in Indiana, in a different location, to actually really wanting to just get out of the state. I've been there my whole life, so I thought, you know, what the hell, how about a change of scenery, like, completely? So I ended up moving to Colorado, and I was pretty blown away when I got here. This is a really beautiful place, but I have a friend that I game with, and they ended up being my roommate, and originally I had found an apartment here, and I was like, well, I'll just get my own place, get an apartment. I'm not really big on apartments. I would have rather had a house, but when I was getting the apartment, they went through and they were doing a background check, and they found out that, or when they did the background check on me, it showed that I had like 6 felonies for like dealing and possession of meth and marijuana and all this other shit. And I told the lady that was running my background check, I was like, you know, that's not me. I don't know who you guys are pulling up, but that is not me. So while I was waiting for my background check to basically get cleared up, I just continued kind of looking for places here in Colorado. So I had originally planned it to be like a 4 or 5 day move, but because of the whole background check and like looking at other places while the background check was being cleared up, it ended up turning into like a 2-week ordeal. So I was definitely gone for a lot longer than I had originally anticipated, but I'm back. So I know a lot of people tweeted at me when they found out that I moved to Colorado. They're like, oh, it's just coincidence that you know, Colorado legalizes marijuana and Grizz moves there. I honestly did not know that they were going to do that. I was actually listening to it on the radio coming into Colorado, that there was a thing called Amendment 64, which was the legalization of marijuana for recreational use, and apparently it passed a few days ago. So I kind of looked into it a little bit, even though I don't smoke. I won't say I don't smoke at all, because that would be lying, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. But I only smoke like once, maybe twice a year, if it's like a special occasion or something like that, a big get-together. And I won't sit there and get just ripped out of my mind. I might take a hit or two, and then I'm done. More of a social thing. But yeah, I didn't know it was going to happen, but I did look into it, Amendment 64. But they did say that Colorado was the first state to legalize marijuana for recreational use, and that it could take anywhere from like a few months to a year to actually get everything kind of said and done, where people can just, you know, smoke it whenever they want recreationally. So if you were wondering if that's why I moved to Colorado, that's a negatory. I definitely did not. But since I've been gone for so long, there is a lot of people asking me different questions about the combat training challenges, so I did want to touch on that real quick and say that I am going to be doing combat training challenges. And I don't know, if you guys want to leave some comments, I might do one early on this week, but you got to think, we only got, you know, like 3 days before Black Ops 2 comes out, and I'm going to immediately start doing combat training challenges for those. So if you really, really want to, I might do a combat training challenge early this week. Otherwise, I will probably just wait until Black Ops 2 comes out and do it like on Friday, like we normally did, so that way people can get a chance to do it over the weekend. So leave a comment, let me know if you guys want me to do one more like Black Ops 1 combat training challenge, and we might bust it out. just some updates. 3 days ago, they announced the 3 winners for the mission gunship through Gamma Labs. So I'll put a link to the description in there. They got 3 guys going with Woody's Gamertag and Optic Hex to go shoot some shit out of a chopper, which sounded really cool. And I was actually going to be a part of that and a couple other things. And it's just really bad timing. I did not anticipate this move to take as long as it did, and I just now got things set up. And when I say it's set up, it's basically like my computer monitors are like sitting on the floor because I don't have everything put together. So still a work in progress, but I will put a link to that video in the description so you guys can check it out. I think Woody and Optic Hex did a really good job of talking about the 3 winners. And that's going to be a blast for those guys. I wish I could have attended, but, you know, shit happens. Also, Gamma Labs is doing a lot of interviews with different directors on different games. So I'll put a link to the newest one on Black Ops 2. That's the newest interview they did. I'll put a link to that in the description, too. It's pretty cool listening to the directors talk about the game and which direction they went with it and why. But for right now, I am just basically trying to get back in the swing of things, because if you take a 2-week break, you are really off. Like, your controls are off, your gameplay, my setup is completely different. Like, I always sit a certain way, my TV was a certain distance and a certain height off the ground. All those fundamental things have changed, and even my chair has changed, like the way I sit. So my game has been horrible lately, and when I say lately, I played for probably about 2 hours last night, and it just wasn't pretty. But I'm sure by the time Black Ops 2 comes out, everything will be good. And I know a lot of people ask me, have I gotten Black Ops 2 early? And the answer to that is no. I was really pushing for that. Again, this move has really put me behind on a lot of things. And getting Black Ops 2 was a pretty big priority for me. And then when I found out that, you know, the background check was slowing any chances of me moving into any place, then I was like, okay, well, it's pretty apparent that I'm not going to get Black Ops 2 early. I had a couple buddies that had contacts. They fell through. I got a hold of a couple sponsors, and they were having problems getting any copies, so I was just like, you know what? At this point, we're like 3 days away. Screw it. I guess I'll just get it when I get it. So, but from what I've seen a lot of gameplay and stuff. I'm really pumped and really excited to play it. You know, like I said, we're going to be doing some combat training challenges right out the gate, probably on Friday. I'm really interested to get into this the live streaming aspect of it. Hopefully, theater doesn't turn out like it did in the first Black Ops, where you play war for like 3 minutes and then your theater stops working. Hopefully, they fixed like little fundamental things like that. But so I'm trying to think of some other videos I'm going to be doing. I would like to do a like my top 5 favorite montages of 2012. I got a couple MREs to bust out. There's been some amazing montages released just here in the past couple weeks, and I have favorited a couple of them, but I definitely want to do some MREs to share those with you guys if you haven't seen them already. And I like doing the MREs because I think it's really cool just to hear from the the editors or the players themselves. It just kind of makes it a lot more personal. So look out for some MREs. The Serious Sam episodes, I know we did what was it, 11. 2 of them failed during upload because my buddy unplugged my external hard drive, so the audio cut. And I think there's like 1 or 2 levels yet we haven't done. I got to get a hold of Frog and Anzi. I get a hold of Frog and Anzi. We got to finish up that game. So this week, or this coming week, that's what I'm looking at. Finishing up some Serious Sam episodes, doing a couple more commentaries for you guys, some MREs, maybe a look back or 2. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the comm. It's good to be back. I'll check you guys later. I'm out. Deuces.
zzirGrizz got a comment? Sweet Jesus.
Grizz is a kill hard.